Dude, looks like a lady.
Hey.
We have a sobering episode for you today, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
National state of emergency.
They're building a fucking wall. A fucking wall.
Don't know how much of an emergency that is, but okay. Does that mean whatever president comes, they'll do a national emergency? Because we need parking.
Nice.
National emergency, we need parking. Welcome to another exciting episode of Critical Thinking Podcast. I'm your host, Rick the Rizzo, along with my co-host,
Sean, the Irishman, and our other co-host,
The Mig One. And for you humans, Magellus Majesticus.
and this is a critical look at all things TV, movies, video games,
And upcoming creators.
I can buy up the mall cause I got hella bang, bang. I can ball every day cause I got hella bang, bang. You got a window shop cause you got no bang, bang. And you can't get no pussy cause you got no bang.
Hello and welcome to episode 117 here at Critical Freaking Thinking, as we're going to take it to a whole new level. A clean level. Welcome to the new, clean, PG-loving children's special. Hi, I'm Mr. Robinson, and welcome to my neighborhood.
I hope we don't listen to go, bah! Lawsuit, using my name.
That's right. Hey, what's the cease and desist? When did this show up?
Mr. Robinson neighborhood.
Mr.
Yeah,
Robinson.
that's been a long time.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't think even Sean knows what the hell we're talking about.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Do you know? Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to him?
He's still around someplace.
He's still around. I know he retired.
Yeah, but he's doing, I don't know what he's doing now. You know. And he just lost his brother, man.
I did not know that.
Charlie
Oh,
Murphy.
damn.
He's not with Charlie Murphy.
What are you talking about? You're talking about
David Robinson.
David Robinson.
Played with the Spurs.
How you get to David Robinson?
He was Mr. Robinson's neighborhood.
I was doing Eddie Murphy. Saturday Night Live.
I
Mr.
know.
Robinson's neighborhood where he's sneaking in people's houses.
I know about that one.
Oh, God. Oh, man, my bad. We way off today.
I didn't even know it was All-Star Weekend.
Oh, my gosh. Team LeBron won, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They won by, I forgot, by double digits. It was close almost the whole way. They didn't. Third quarter was tied. I didn't even watch it because we were too busy doing our thing, you know?
Yeah.
Watching wrestling. Watching grown-ass men sweaty touching each other.
That was by far the shortest pay-per-view ever.
I know.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, that was our weekend.
Oh,
Watching
wow.
grown men wrestle.
Dang. Well, hey.
Teach his own. I saw that also during Uber. But anyway,
Where did you go?
I'll tell you later. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.
So how was your week, Sean?
My weekend was really awesome. I was up in Huntsville, Texas, actually. I was helping a friend of mine. She's actually getting into her drumming career. Don't say anything. Don't go there.
Allegedly.
I see your wheels turning. No. So we were making a drumming video. You know, she's getting herself introed out there. She's really starting to take off. You know,
That's
she's got
what
some
it's called.
bands and
Okay.
stuff. So yeah, her tag, I'll go ahead and say, is Fedora Drummer, and she's got her first YouTube video up on there. She's starting to do some jam sessions with some guys around there in the area. So you know, really really cool. We had a great time.
Now, make you jelly? She's jamming with other guys?
It's not like that, bro.
I just said, I know you like to jam, so I just didn't want you to think other guys were jamming her up and you were jamming. What are you talking about? I'm talking about playing music. What the hell's wrong with you people? I said we're keeping it clean.
You said jelly.
He said jamming it up. That's different.
Actually, she did like my line. Is that a code for sex? Remember when she laughed? That was pretty funny. She seemed pretty funny. I actually probably wouldn't mind having her on the show. I think it'd be.
Yeah.
I think the show could turn dirty, though. We don't want to go that way. We're keeping nothing but clean people here. So next week we'll have Reverend Jesse James
Oh wow.
on the show.
Can you imagine we have Stacey Jane back on?
Oh yeah, that'd be crazy. Mm-hmm. I don't know about you people, but I'm going a good way. I'm going to church now. And
Man, you got a lot of penance to do.
what? Don't you know I'm a cardinal?
Dang, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I've been blessing kids since 1984. You blessed. You blessed. So Rick, how was your weekend?
Weekend was pretty good. It was a long week. Mm-hmm. You know, work. I don't know why I'm so boring right now.
I can answer that question for you.
I was actually sick at the beginning of the week. I had a sinus congestion big time and everything. Finally got rid of it. Mm-hmm. Now I'm back. I was like, all right, I'm back to normal, whatever. Went out Ubering. Of course, we have Uber stories that we'll bring up in a second. other than that, that was about it. I played a little bit more of Red Dead Redemption, get a little bit further. I think I'm at the climax of the game now.
Okay.
It's a lot different than what I thought, but other than that, it's not bad. Pretty good. How was yours?
Yeah, about the same thing. I wasn't sick during the week. I was just kind of like chillaxing, thinking about stuff. Then went out and did some Ubering. We got those stories coming. Well, a good specific story. And then, of course, we watched wrestling with you. And, of course, I was off today. I spent the entire day there with my grandson, which was like the best day in the world. I tired him out. He slept for like 5 hours.
Wow.
He was dead to the world.
Hey, you were on top of it this time. Hey.
He was good to go, man. He was tired. Dude was climbing everywhere. It was freaking hilarious.
So you tell me we could have showed up earlier to do the show, and he could just been sleeping on my bed.
Yeah, he probably would have been out. Yeah, I could have drove straight from there. He'd have been asleep. He slept from like 11:30 to like 4:20.
I didn't even know you came here. I was asleep.
Yeah, I know. I was in your house. You didn't know.
No, I know you were next door.
Nah, I was on your front steps. I could have come here and stole your TV, and you would never know.
Creep a cam out.
Yeah, walk over here. Hey guys, Periscope in here, and Rick's asleep. I'm gonna do that shit to you. That's a good idea, Sean.
What makes you think you can sneak up on me?
You a heavy sleeper.
Tizzy's here.
Oh damn.
So what would he open that door? I'll be like,
So we got it all figured out. I get his sister to get Tizzy out the way and take Tizzy to the room, and then I'll walk in real quietly.
oh, she'll notice you.
Put the Periscope. Oh no, I'll stay outside.
She'll be like, evil.
She'll stay outside. I'll have her take her to your mom's house, right? And then I'll come in with the Periscope. Say, hey guys, it's your boy Miguel, Periscoping live at Rick. Yes, we know his hand is down where it shouldn't be.
Your first mistake is getting my sister to get the dog out. She won't. She'll wake me up and say, hey, can you take your dog?
Well, that plan went to shit. So we're going to sneak up on Sean. We'll get one of his siblings to walk.
Now that I think we can do, because sometimes I try calling him, he's asleep and he don't answer his phone.
Nah, man, what we do is just get him all juiced up the night before so that he's easy prey the next day. That sounds terrible. Welcome to Stalker Radio. But yeah, so that was, that's pretty good. And then you already told us your weekend, eh, Sean? Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good weekend.
That's right, because you was drumming.
Yeah,
Anytime you can do some drumming, it's a good weekend. I'm just saying. Were you drinking? Drumming and rumming?
Oh, a little bit.
Nice.
Little bit.
Nice.
Yeah, when it was the jam session the next day, as soon as we get there, the guys are like, hey, thanks for coming. Hey, want a beer? I'm like, well, yeah. I'm like, I like these guys. You got to play with them. No, not like that.
I didn't say anything. I was just asking.
You should have seen his eyes.
You were in Huntsville, huh?
Yeah.
Huntsville.
No ex-cons or currently on the run cons were involved in the making of this video.
Nice.
God dang. It's like, here we are, Uber Stories, brought to you by
The Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd. Yes, if you've never heard this album, it's a great album. The Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd.
It's like, here comes Miguelis Majesticus Uber Story.
It was a dark and cold night.
It was.
The wind was blowing from the south. The skirts were flying. The fur was everywhere. And it took me a long time to clean my damn car. Son of a... Anyway, my best good Uber story is, I got a few, but I'm going to keep it down to one. It was toward the end of the night. So I'm driving around, I'm like, oh, I got to pick these guys up. Okay, so I picked 3 dudes up, right? So I pull around the building, and I come around, like, what the freaking hell is this? I'm like, there's a guy wearing a wife beater t-shirt, right? But the holes are cut over where the titties are at.
What?
He got holes where the titties are at, the boobs, the man boobs. And then there was another guy with no shirt on, and he had a shirt like this. And some guys came out dressed and looked like they were the YMCA guys. So then I realized, I know where I'm at.
You were Montrose, weren't you?
Uh-huh. But then the funny part was, that was even the crazy part. The crazy part was watching the 2 guys just like all of a sudden like, are they? No, don't. Ah! They lip locked it, bro. And they were lip locking good because homeboy grabbed that boy's ass. He was pulling that ass on him. It was like, I guess he's going in. I guess that's a good night for them. But anyway, so then the 3 guys come up. The one guy comes. I said, hey, is that you? Yeah, all right, let's go. All right. So 3 guys get in my car. I thought it was only going to be 2. So I thought it was going to be okay. But no, then one guy gets in the front. Like, oh, hell. So this is going to be crazy. And they're all Mexicans. So, oh my God. It just went downhill from the moment I picked them up. They're talking all kinds of crazy shit. Hey, man, I thought you were going to take him home. Where'd they go? And then the one guy was in the front. Well, you're just a bad guy. And then one guy in the back says, well, yeah, you're the Jesus guy. Well, pray for us all. And then one guy goes, dude, you're probably one of the funniest Ubers we've ever had. So really? Yeah, the woman that brought us up here, man, she made us think like we were all bad and shit for not doing this, and she was praying for us and the rosemary and everything, Hail Marys and Our Fathers, because we looked like we were going to go to hell. And she would say she was scared of us, like she's going to catch what we got. Man, that's just some crazy crap. But by the way, since you pray for me too, because apparently I'm not a good guy either. But they were cracking me up, man. They were talking about drinking, and the next thing we start talking some crazy Spanish, And then one guy goes, "Pínate, cabrón," and I'll give basically bend over, fucker, I'll give it to you. Like, oh my God! I was like, Jesus Christ! I was sitting in my car, just sitting there laughing, and it was just a fun night. When I took them out, they're like, man, appreciate you not judging. I'm leaving a lot of other stuff, trying to keep it clean. but it was a great time. Those guys cracked me up. I swear to you, I didn't stop laughing for a while. And when I got the next people behind me, I told them about the guys. The whole guy with the guy cut out with his nips were out. Like, what the hell? And they were like, he was wearing a shirt that was too tight. So it's kind of like when Madonna wears the cone bras.
Yeah.
So his moobs were poking out like cones.
Oh.
And it must have been cold because they were pointy.
Oh my God.
Oh, and they were pierced too. I forgot to tell you.
Oh my God.
And not with little rings. He had like chains dangling.
Yeah, tassels?
Yeah. No, he had no tassels. It was like just like chains.
He's
2 chains.
he didn't swing for you.
Oh, no. No, he was swinging for the other guys. And there was a guy walking out just sashaying out. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Lord, don't judge me because I'm not judging. But you know what? To each his own. Everybody got the right to be happy. So I just let it go and had a great time. But you know what?
Is it too much gay for you?
There's never enough gay for you. I'm just saying, everything I've seen in the past, whatever, I'm not here to judge anybody. Like I said.
It's just more women for us, bro.
There you go, bro. You know what? There were some women there too.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But with guys. And that's the funny thing. Because last week, when we had the story, I had the same situation. The girls go with the guys there. And you know why? The guys told me. Because the girls won't get hit on.
Oh, wow.
That's why the girls like going to those places, because the girls won't get hit on.
Huh.
That's interesting.
I said, you get hit on? The guy go, psh, all the damn time. Shit. Then one guy, this boy think he Rico Suave, he Rico Flabby or some shit. Seriously, they were freaking hilarious. If I could have remembered their names, and I wasn't going to ask for their names and information, because then they thought I might have been trying to hook up with them or something. I wasn't trying to do all that, But I was going to try to get them on the show, because that would have been funny. We'd call it the Fabulous episode. But yeah, dude, I ain't gonna lie to you. Since I've been doing the Uber shit, I've met so many crazy people and some fun ass people, and I've been blessed to have really good people every single time. And I've not had a butt hit on in the car. So that was my Uber story. The fabulous ride.
The fabulous.
Right.
Yeah, mine, not really like as fabulous as yours.
Fabulous.
I'll combine 2 stories real quick.
Okay.
The first one I picked up was when I started off real early picking up people left and right. It was like on a roll. It was like da, 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 da. I was like, damn, it's like a busy night for us, And Miguel's like, I ain't got that busy. Well,
you a hooker.
Like the third run I got, I went to this apartment complex in Sugarland. Picked this one chick to go to Topgolf. First thing she's in the car, she goes, oh my God, you are the first Uber driver that have a light, which I've seen other Uber drivers, Miguel.
Yeah, I've seen that too now. Yeah, saw a guy with a blue light, thought it was you.
Yeah, and he's always like, he goes, you have a light. All Uber drivers don't have lights. That's cool. We know where you're at now. I was like, oh yeah, cool, thanks. He gets the car. Great conversation the whole time. Mm-hmm. Going all there. Don't ask me why. I'm on Highway 6. I can go down Highway 6 to Topgolf.
Uh-huh.
Right? GPS has me jumping on 59. Get into the Beltway, get the Beltway to I-10, and then to Topgolf. I guess to not have all the lights going down 6.
Okay.
To do it that way. So I was like, fine, I'll go with the GPS says. I knew about all the road closures, but I did not know about the road closure at the Westheimer Tollway.
Oh, man.
It went down to 2 lanes, all on the easy tag.
So it wasn't a fast trip.
So it ended up not being fast because everybody's sitting there looking at everybody going, the construction's picking up the signs and trying to adjust the signs. And everybody's like, and I'm all like, they're all looking at the signs. And she goes, are you fucking serious? I said, yeah. She's turning around looking at that driver and that driver. She fucking rolled out the window. Quit looking, it's just a sign. I was like, oh shit. I was laughing.
We gonna get shot.
Took off, finally got her spot. She goes, I need to recommend you to all my fucking people to look for your name when they're looking for Uber. I was like, wow, that's the first time I ever got that.
Nice.
And it was funny. It's like my next ride was like, oh, you're 1 minute away, and I'm like, oh, I'm already here. My next ride was at Top Golf. Some old people from New York. They had a really strong accent, whatever. That was kind of an interesting story, but not really much. It was just them dropping them off at a hotel.
Yeah.
Picked this other guy up a little bit later on, and he had girl problems. Because I asked him, how's your night going? And he was like, he goes, I don't know. And he went on, he just finished the date. And I was like, so, how was it? He goes, I don't know. I don't think it's going to go well. I think I was too nice, or I don't know, something. I was all like, really? Too nice? And I was like, well, according from what I understand, I go, like my friend of mine, Gene, or I go, I don't know about Miguel, but I know some people, girls like assholes. You got to be that asshole. And he goes, that's what I heard too. You just too, maybe I wasn't asshole enough. So I was like, you might be too nice. And she's just like, no, I don't like this guy. I can't change him. So you got to be that asshole that they think they can change, and then he ends up, I don't know. What do y'all think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's again, I think it's like if you get back to the fucking, shades of gray bullshit.
Oh, nice way to finish that sentence. I was like, get back to the fucking. Damn. What happened to PG-13?
Well, PG-13 threw a couple F-bombs.
Okay.
So there's this, we've talked about this like back in the days that we had Kyle on too, where there's this expectation that they have this fantasy of how they think they want a relationship to be. And they get this idea that they want to play this role of like saving the guy or whatever. And it's like they're really looking for some kind of sense of self-fulfillment in a relationship. So if they don't see that in some way that they're needed, or that they can like score points for the kind of person that they are, then they're not drawn, they're not brought in. Like, and it even crosses over into the whole sexual energy part of it. Like, they're not really interested in you sexually unless there's this ego boost for them too, or there's something that they can get involved in. And then a lot of times, I mean, honestly, really, get a little dark here, but really, it all ends up having to do with daddy issues. So many fucking girls have daddy issues. So they're looking for somebody that is going to basically either be like their father, or else will actually continue what they were used to in their life. And so it's just, for guys that are just good guys, you're having to deal with fucked up women, and it's like, what do you do about that? And then and again, I'm not generalizing saying that's all women, but it's a lot. It's a lot of girls out there these days.
Yeah, but it's not also based off on just the women. The guys too have fucking issues.
Oh
too.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, and I've had a lot of people in the car. I've had guys in my car. Actually, another guy this weekend. He just thought about his girl, and I said, "Man, you just gotta hit as many as you can and go." No, he's laughing. I said, "You gotta get it and get it and get it and get out." And he starts laughing. He's like, he's having a good time, but he's like, "Yeah, I don't know about this other woman." Look, man, be honest with you and continue on with your story. If the person you're talking to and you're thinking you want to be serious about whatever, and you can tell they got issues, just end it, man. No reason to drag it on. No reason to be leading people on, and don't hold them off like as a safeguard. Oh, I'm not going to find anybody else, so I'm going to lean in. So it comes down to insecurities on everybody's part.
It does.
And quite honestly, if you just quit fucking playing the games and just be who you are, shit would be so much easier. But look at all the insecurities. You go out there, you go to a club, you see the girls walking out there, they have skirts shorter than anything I've ever seen. You see,
you see that a lot.
Yeah, you see the boobs hanging out, or you see the guys trying to be all fancy, wearing the most expensive possible things they can have.
Metrosexual.
Yeah, whatever, getting all these colognes and all this glycerin diamonds. It's not about that, bro. Because you can be that way and, be shitty. But then you pick up the people who are married, have been together for a while, and you see them get out, and you look at the guy looks normal, looks pretty good for himself, and his girl, his wife, and it's fucking gorgeous. And, it's just the way it works. I mean, it's just funny to me.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, shit. I gave a 58-year-old woman a ride a while back. She was beautiful for 58. And she had a great personality and everything else. And she was married forever. Her husband just recently passed away. So she was getting back in the thing. And she met another guy who I actually had her in my car before and then dropped him off. She was telling me he got dropped off first. And then she was in the car. And he was a nice guy. And she liked it. There was no games, no bullshit. It's like older people know there's no more time to fuck around with this stupid shit. And that's what happens when you're in your 20s. You're just out there doing whatever, fucking around, doing this, doing that. And that's why people have a hard time.
And I think that's the only thing that's different now is that period has extended from like the 20s over into 30s and even 40s, where people still aren't waking up to the fact that it's like, what kind of life do you really want to have here? Because you do the same look for the same type of people, you're going to keep on having the same kind of ends and outcomes.
Well, it's like you said, it's a good point. It's the whole how they label them now. You know, you got your baby boomers, Generation X, your whatever, millennials. So as they get older, those are the ones that are going into the 40s. So I don't know what's happened to the millennials with Generation Z. I don't know. Whatever the fuck it is. I don't know how they even come up with these letters.
What's coming up next.
Well, now I guess the millennials is technically everybody that started like 80, 85, 87 or something into like 2001, 2002. Now they're saying like everybody's grown up from that technology.
I thought millennials was like
millennials was just 20 in the 2000s.
Yeah.
80s, there's Generation X.
Yes.
I was Generation X.
I've heard there's actually crossover now, though, from what they're saying. Because they've kind of relabeled millennial to being everything that has to do with this technological era that's taken over from the 80s.
My brother, he's in the 80s. And Kyle's in the 80s. They were more Generation Next. They were after us. I was Generation X because I've seen everything. I've seen war. I've seen... Just like you. Miguel's also Generation X. We've seen war. We've seen peace. We've seen... everything in the whole thing, hence that's how we are. And then you had Generation X, is the ones that knew about it, but they lived on the aftermath of it. And then you have the millennials that have no fucking clue what's going on.
I don't know. I guess it depends on which guys you're taking it from, because there's a lot of because they from what I heard, the researchers were kind of changing and adjusting whatever they were saying.
And again, who the hell are they? Everything bleeds. Everything bleeds into everything comes. You know, you could be one of each, and again, it's personality. Mm-hmm. Because nowadays everybody has a fucking goddamn ADHD disorder or bipolar or dissociative disorder or fucking multi. Man, I could continue on. I'm hurting my brain thinking on my stuff right now.
Get your meds.
Actually, I didn't take them today. Fuck you.
I think that also comes down to being very the establishment, though, psychiatric establishment being very liberal and handing out disorders and giving people a pass on actually just fixing their fucking problems. Like, how many of these are diseases and how many of these are just bad patterns and thinking and actually learning self-discipline? Using
a comedian's line, ADHD was something developed by the white man. And a Mexican family don't have that shit. You know why?
The ass whooping.
That's right. The ass whooping takes care of those disorders.
Yeah.
But,
technically it was actually developed as a disease in order to sell Ritalin. That was actually the point of it.
Well, interesting thing about all that crap is, again, me having the psychology background and stuff like that, as Rick makes the joke about being on medication, which I am, but not for that particular reasons. There are some issues that are legitimately real. But you are right, Sean. The pharmaceutical companies have those guys in their back pocket.
Yeah.
And the more and more money they get for pushing pills out, the more and more all of a sudden this happens. And the bad problem about it is that people that do have the PhDs or who are actually doctors in this shit, I can't believe we're still on this, but don't identify what's wrong with the person. They don't want to fix it. They just want to Band-Aid it.
Yeah.
Because then I can continue to give you the medication and continue to make money off it.
Everything's painkiller.
And even if you want to fix it, you as a person have got to want the fix.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we talk about it. Okay, they're all prescriptions. But you know what? The way it's being dealt out to people, and as much as they take now, you're only a step away from being a fucking marijuana or cocaine user. If you really look at it, if you take the fucking label off the prescription pills, marijuana has almost become legal everywhere in the States. Almost. It's going to become a prescription drug.
What are you talking about?
Oh, no. Put your jewel pod down. Yeah, he's starting to drink marijuana. Rick takes his marijuana in juice form. But no, exactly. It's just
brownie form.
Oh, God. Jesus. I don't want you anywhere near me when you're doing your weed. But yeah, it's just messed up, man. It makes me worry. And sometimes you look at some kids and you're like, okay, they legitimately have issues, but there's something more underlying than just you thinking they need fucking Ritalin or they need fucking damn Zoloft or they need goddamn, Xanax or whatever, because you can get hooked on these things and they do change and alter you chemically.
Yeah,
and
plus we don't even know what the long-term results are of these on the human being because there's never been a study done over 20 to 80 or whatever. We have no idea.
I just say these kids just need a prescription of ass whooping.
You can't anymore because it's not that type of world. You can't whoop your kid because they call CPS on you and go to jail.
I don't give a shit.
And you could do hey, I'm old school too. But you know what? It's like nowadays, even if whoop their ass, they don't like, what do you think you're doing? They ain't gonna hurt me. It's that attitude.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. There is an attitude thing.
It'll change. I don't know. I raise kids differently. They fear the belt for me.
Mine fear the wrath in me because they know who I am.
Right.
But there's no reason. I don't ever have to use it. To the point with my children that I've taught them enough that I don't ever have to do that. And my daughter's doing a tremendous job raising my grandson that way. And she doesn't have he's a good boy. So you know what? It just comes down to, we said this once before, how you raise your children at home.
Yeah, values. You know, it all breaks down to values.
Do you know, I know someone who was called fat by somebody else's kid in the store?
Oh, really?
Just reached out and called him fat. You probably saw him on Facebook. I'm not going to mention his name. I responded to them. I would have just told him, hey, you know what? You're adopted. How you like me now? Put the little bastard back in his place. Who gives you the right to say shit? Okay, I'm fat, but you're going to be homeless in a year. I would say some mean shit. You want to bring it on? Bring it on, punk.
You're fat. Santa Claus is fake.
Yeah, exactly. Your mom's a hoe. I mean, you don't know your daddy. That's not your real dad.
And then dad comes up, oh, my bad, I'm sorry.
You're transgender. I mean, seriously, what the hell? I mean, bring it on, punk ass. If you don't have, first of all, no kid should be talking to an adult that way.
No.
Second of all, and parents should have better control of their children. And I don't know why he was by himself. That's another thing. It was a young kid.
You need to have respect.
Yeah, exactly. I'll give you respect. It's right here. I'll have it printed on the back of my hand. Right when you get to your face.
Yeah, you know, it's consequences. If there's no consequences, then people don't think that they have to pay attention to any basic rules of dignity and respect.
Man, we've got deep on this one because you know, this shit leads to criminals.
It does.
You know, people say it doesn't, but it does segue. There is gateway, huh?
It leads to bullying.
Yeah, bullying, and that leads, and it continues.
Well,
hate leads to fear. Fear leads to the dark. I mean, come on.
Because it feeds narcissism. And narcissism is pretty much the primary factor in criminal behavior.
Then you have guns coming into school. You have people shooting people because they've been bullied, or you got other people shooting people because they don't care, or people trying to rob you. Perfect good story. Someone told me the other day they were sitting in their car. It was started, right? They were getting ready. They were getting all the stuff ready to go, and they saw two kids get off the metro bus, and was walking toward her car. And, you know, her car was locked. She was in the car getting everything else. The kid came by and pulled the door handle like he was trying to get in. Then just kept on walking.
Wow.
Just to see if I can get in your car. Even while the person was in her car.
Wow.
No respect.
That's one thing that you don't see being taught anymore is respect at all.
No, it isn't.
And you know what would happen?
Loyalty.
If that wasn't who it was, if it would have been a different woman or a guy, got out, bam. What you doing now? Bleeding on the sidewalk dead because you try to break into somebody's car.
That or they get out and
back up the car.
Or back up the car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, run them over. But then you go to jail. Manslaughter.
Well, this has been the subject of Kid Talk.
This is why the purge is coming. It's coming. It cometh.
This was Kid Relationship and Respect Talk. Critical Thinking Podcast.
And of course, it all started with Sean talking about women and men and their insecurities. You know, ladies and gentlemen, this is not the movies. This is not Hollywood. This is not Pretty Woman. This is not a quick movie about a man. This is not what's a man movie where the man's like a man chick flick.
Oh, the one with Antonio Banderas. Remember the one? Was it Assassins? What was it called?
Not Assassins.
What was it called? Fucking, you know, he had the guitar case and.
Oh, you're talking about oh my God,
Diablo.
Not Once Upon a Time in Mexico. He's before that. The Mariachi.
Mariachi was the first one, but it was a different actor, and then it was Desperado with him.
Desperado, that's right.
Yeah. So this isn't the movies, you know. So grow the hell up. But speaking of movies,
here we go with box office numbers.
All right.
Yeah, box office numbers.
Tell me what Pretty Woman did.
Yeah, Pretty Woman.
Did they bring that one back?
No.
They've been doing that a lot lately, though.
But man, you know what's the problem with Hollywood is they ran out of ideas, bro.
Yeah, they have.
We're just going to redo shit and remake shit and restart over. Because you heard Bumblebee was an official reboot of Transformers.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it's like, yeah, we're not going to make it canon to the other ones.
Cool. Interesting. I like that because I really like the direction they went with Bumblebee. So.
Well, you know, Star Wars 37 is coming soon. The Force is strong with this one. He's an ovary. I can tell. He's an ovary nerd. He's strong. He has the Force.
Look, I don't know if Miguel has the worldwide numbers coming up, but here we go. Number one for this week of February 15th through the 18th.
Mm-hmm.
Number one comes in Alita Battle Angel, which I went to go see. I'll give a review of that later.
What you make?
This is weekend gross of 34.3 with the total gross of 43.43 million.
Has it been out for 2 weeks?
No, 1 week.
It's 1 week.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I was confused at this point, and it's, I guess, because it had today's totals. My bad.
Oh, okay.
And then a total budget of 170. So it didn't do well at all.
Yeah, the total budget gross wise is 200 million. So far, how much is made worldwide? 137 million.
Huh.
So it's not hasn't passed its budget. So I would almost consider it a failure.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Don't get me wrong. It was a great movie when I saw it. But like I said, I'll do a review later on that.
Well, is it because maybe they pushed it too back? Because they constantly been making editings. They kept pushing it back until they finally settled for this date. Maybe that hurt it.
Right, maybe it did.
Probably.
What you got next, bro?
Yeah, coming in number 2, the Lego Movie 2, the second part. It made 27.3 mil. The grand total of 68.8. That's the second week. I don't know what its total budget was.
99 million.
99 million worldwide.
No, that was his budget.
That was the budget?
Yeah, it made 103 million worldwide.
Well, it made its budget.
Yeah, so it's barely over its budget.
I guess it didn't do as well as I guess they thought it would do.
I think it's the timing, honestly. Like, who the hell, thinks, I got to go to the movies
It's also
in the middle of February or whatever.
It is February, nothing really.
Yeah, Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that did factor in for the movies that did come up in that time that were more geared towards Valentine's Day.
Now coming in number 3, which I have no idea what this movie is. It's called Isn't It Romantic? It came in at came in number 3, but 16.6 mil.
Speaking of Valentine's Day.
Isn't it romantic?
Yeah, with a total of 22.8.
Is that one? Oh my God, that's the one where Rebel Wilson is trying to make the billionaire Thor fall in love with her. Yeah,
that's that one.
That's that one. Yeah, I saw a trailer or something. I was like, this looks. Oh no. Yeah, a budget of 31 million worldwide, 22.9.
Dang. All right, coming in number 4 is what men want, as opposed to what women want is what Mel Gibson did. This is the one with the black chick and.
Your boy, Tracy Morgan.
Yeah, Tracy Morgan's in it. It was 12.3 mil. The grand total of 37.6, $20 million budget. So it's already over budget with just American wise. What did it do worldwide?
40.1 mil.
A little bit more over, but
it's really not. They're really not. I thought. Well, obviously, the Mel Gibson one was the first one that came out. It was actually pretty good, and of course, I'm not trying to be racist about it, but it was predominantly white. And now we took what men want and it's black.
Yeah.
But then again, Black Panther, so everything kind of breaks down.
Nice. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying is maybe that's why they should have done maybe what women want from the black perspective.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And that could have been pretty goddamn funny, actually.
Yeah,
because Sean's already said before, black women are funny.
Yeah.
And there's some really good, freaking hilarious. Come on, you got what's her name from Saturday Night Live? Leslie Mann, or am I saying it right? Leslie Mann,
the Jones.
She's funny as shit. I'd get a kick out of that movie. Or you had somebody like T'Challa playing the guy. All of a sudden he can hear what people say. That'd be funny as hell.
Yeah. All right, coming in at number 5, Happy Death Day to You, which Sean went to go see. It was 11 million, with a grand total of 14.7. With a $9 million budget. Of course, that made its fucking budget.
Oh, yeah.
And that's funny. And I'll give it worldwide, $26.5 million. And the first one was good, and I actually enjoyed it because it was ridiculous and it made fun of itself. And this one looks even funnier. And Sean, you told me it's pretty good, huh?
Oh, yeah. We'll give a review on this. Hold on for that.
Yeah, that's our box office numbers for the 15th through the 18th.
Now, so still hanging on to number 1, which none of us saw. The Wandering Earth, a Chinese film group, 302 worldwide.
Really?
$302 million. Guess who's number 2?
I couldn't guess.
Glass. Holding on, brother. $235 million.
Wow.
Some other movie named Crazy Alien. Don't even know what it's about. Number 3, $214 million. How to Train Your Dragon is actually number 4 at $172 million.
Wow, that's not even out yet. Because it had already released for some people to go check out.
And Alita's number 6. Escape Room is 7 at $115 million.
Really?
The Upside is at 8.
Hey, where's Aquaman?
Huh?
Where's Aquaman?
This is 2019, bro.
It's 2019.
That's right. So you can tell that they're really low end right now. So just wait till the bigger films comes. Just wait till Captain Marvel comes out or Shazam, and we're gonna see some crazy shit then.
Yeah, Shazam and Captain Marvel. Those are gonna be the next ones coming up.
Unless you guys kind of think that Tyler Medea's family funeral gonna bust numbers.
Who knows?
Yeah, who
He
knows?
says black people are funny.
I'm sorry, but Medea to me is played. I'm tired of it. I think it's played already.
That's how I feel too, but then every now and then some of these things, it's like you can't play by the same rules. It's like somehow they always do well, even if it seems like it should be played out. For me, it's definitely played out, but you never know.
So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But it's pretty good that Happy Death Day did well for being a horror / kind of comedy thing. But, Us is coming soon, too, and next month. And that's that the family has the people their own version of themselves trying to kill them. So,
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool. So those are the box office numbers, eh, Rick?
Yep, that's the box office numbers for February 15th through the 18th.
Brought to you by That True Showtime.
The True Showtime. The True Showtime.
That Rue Showtime. Roll. Brought to you that black mother from Atlanta, Georgia. That True. Because there's plenty, but there's only one True Showtime. You dig? Our sponsor.
Our big sponsor that we have.
Oh, yeah. He's I don't know. Man. You want to find out he only like 5'6"?
Wow, he's short.
Yeah, he's a short man. I was laughing at him. It's like, man, you short. I was waiting for him to come back and tell me, but I'm long in bed, bro. What the hell? I didn't even know that show. So, yeah, so that was the good stuff. That was in box office. And now, Mary Hart bringing us into the news. Go ahead, Sean. You're supposed to be the good-looking one. Allegedly.
Oh, wow. Allegedly.
Yeah, exactly. You're not very pretty. Hello, everybody. This is your boy, Mig from Wales, alongside Rick the Dick. He's here to... He's going to give us the news. And now the news.
Well, sad to say,
Uh-oh.
Netflix did cancel Jessica Jones and they did cancel Punisher.
How do I say goodbye?
I didn't know if you had a chance to see second season of Punisher yet. It's actually really good. I'm almost done with it. I need to go back to it. I think I need 3 more episodes, but it's actually really good.
Yeah, I'm going to binge it here pretty soon. I just haven't gotten into this because I don't want to stop. I want to binge straight through.
Same here. Watch it all.
That's what I was trying to do, and then I ended up falling asleep at the last one. So I was like, I can't stay till 5 a.m. watching this. But it's so far it's really good and everything. But interesting fact is one of the guys, I don't know if he's CEO or someone with Netflix. He had done an interview, and he kind of teased that he's the Marvel guy.
Okay.
With them, and he kind of teased in there that that they're working on bringing him back.
Really?
On Netflix.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. He teased it, but not too sure how that's working out yet. Because I think it's all because of the whole Disney streaming service thing and everything like that. And also another thing was also mentioned that Hulu was talking about getting them.
Oh.
Interesting. I mean, they're great shows. I mean, they continue to do them the way they were doing on Netflix. They're great shows, but they got to do it the same. They got to keep the same formula. Otherwise, they're gonna fuck it up for everybody.
Exactly.
I mean, you can kill Iron Fist. I don't give a shit. I mean, Luke Cage, Daredevil, The Punisher, Jessica Jones are great shows, and The Defenders, another good one. I'm down with those.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that the tease was true. Hopefully they do come back. Season 3, was it? Daredevil will be season 4?
Oh God, no 5. I don't know. I have no idea anymore.
Yeah. Daredevil's one that has more. I would hope they would have another Defenders. They did really well with that.
Yeah, that's what I would love to see.
Yeah. And maybe I wouldn't mind them crossing over into the real, but I think they had that as a different universe with them. But anyways, also, god dang, we had this thing ahead and we got to talking. That's one thing I hate about it. We get into the discussion, whatever. Breaking Bad. Does everybody like Breaking Bad?
Yeah,
I know Miguel loves Breaking Bad.
Damn right. I got the barrel at the house, bro. The DVDs are in the barrel with the Hermanos apron and shit. Yeah, hell yeah, I love
You
it.
tell me you don't have the code, so we can put that in on.
Yeah, I think I do have the code.
So we put those in on Vudu, so we can get all those on our Vudu.
Oh, I have to check. I don't know.
But anyways, they are doing a Breaking Bad movie,
Nice.
and it's following what's his name?
Which one?
The young
Heisenberg?
kid. Yeah,
No.
not Heisenberg, the kid,
Oh, Jesse. Or the son.
No, his partner.
Oh, Jesse. Okay.
Jesse. It's following Jesse. It's not going to movie theaters. Netflix.
Nice.
Wow.
So
Same director?
Same director. I think same director, whatever, but that they're going to follow Jesse. And
After the whole thing?
it's going to be a continuation from the show.
Wow.
Nice.
On his point of view.
That's cool. I mean, it was one of the greatest shows I've ever seen on TV. I just couldn't believe how amazing it was. Every episode, I mean, I can't even think of the guy's real name right now. He played Heisenberg.
Bryan Cranston?
Bryan Cranston. I just like, damn, this guy can act.
Yeah.
And the guy playing, it was Jesse, I forget what his name, Aaron Paul.
Aaron Paul.
Jeez, he's such a good actor. I mean, it was so great. Yeah, bitch! Magnets, bitch! I mean, it's so good. Kristen Ritter was on there, too.
Yeah,
Remember,
she was.
She was his girlfriend. Such a great show. Yes, I have the barrel. I have the DVD, the Blu-rays.
He has the box sets. The barrel sets.
Yes, my wife gave that to me for a while back. Yeah, it's amazing. I want to sit there and just go through it all again, just one DVD again, but that would be like forever.
But yeah, that's what when I saw that on Netflix, I was like, wow, that's cool. It's actually going to be where everybody can see it.
Yeah.
Especially that want to know what's going on. My friend, like I said, I have friends that work there, like, he never seen Breaking Bad before until I told him, watch it. Mm-hmm. He binged the whole goddamn, all of them in one weekend.
Oh my God.
The entire season.
All 5 seasons.
All 5 seasons in one freaking weekend.
5, yeah, what happened? Yeah.
I looked at it, I was like, dude, did you sleep? He was barely.
Did you tell him, say my name? You're Heisenberg.
He got an IV with the coffee in it, man. That's what he did.
Goddamn right.
It's like, honestly, he wants to say all weekend, but I think he started on Thursday. So, but he still got it though, because it was on Friday when I mentioned, oh, did he already kill what's the? Shut up! I haven't seen that part.
Have you seen Breaking Bad, Sean?
I've seen bits and pieces. I didn't get to see the whole thing.
And so
I would say I'd loan you my DVD collection, but I don't want to loan you. It's my prize, babies. You have to come to my house and binge it with me for like a whole. We're not going to see the light of day for like 4 days. We're going to come out with beers and all kinds and stinking like shit.
all of a sudden you're gonna learn how to make meth.
And we'll put it on live camera too.
Right. Oh yeah, then we become Jesse and Heisenberg for real. I'm buying a car wash, Rick.
Other news, like it's been official. Ben Affleck is out totally.
I saw that, and whatchamacallit said he was the best Batman ever. Did you see that too? He
Yeah,
made
I
that
saw that
statement.
too.
Who said that?
The director.
Really?
Yeah.
Matt Reeves, right? That one, right? Or
No, I thought it was
or Snyder.
Snyder. Oh, Snyder's the one that came out. I thought it was Snyder. I have to go back and look. It was on Twitter. Said Ben Affleck was the best Batman ever. It's like, wow.
I don't know about that, man.
Well, that was like, it was high praise. I thought Batfleck was good. Don't get me wrong.
I thought he was a good older Batman.
Yes, I thought he played the perfect. Yes,
really good.
I think he did, and I think he would have been great, especially if he had done, like the whole line of comics where he had retired, but then he had to come back because things just got too bad in Gotham, and so he gets a sniper rifle and everything, and he just starts taking them all out because he's too old to try to play around with them and throw them in jail anymore. He would have been great as that Batman. That would have been so fun to see.
Did you see that in Flash or Arrow, they made more mentions to Gotham?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're talking about how the guys were, the one guy that was the Central City stalker, he came from Arkham. They were going to send him to Arkham, so he left Gotham, and then they put him in Slapside, which is where Arrow's at. So I was like, oh my God, that's just crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's man, I tell you what, when you start arguing about who the best Batman was, or, it's tough.
Yeah.
I mean, there's certain ones that I don't even put in the top. I mean, people hate me for this. I mean, I don't put Jack Nicholson up there. I don't put, he's in my top 5. He's in my tops, obviously, but he's not my top 1. I mean, Heath Ledger was great. Don't get me wrong.
We're talking about Batman, not Joker.
Oh, yeah, but forgive me. Heath Ledger was great as the Joker and Batman. No.
That was a movie we didn't see.
That's when I was doing my math. Christian Bale to me was amazing.
I loved him as Batman.
I thought he was great. But Kevin Conroy, the voice is just so iconic.
It's iconic.
And then you see the Batman on the cartoon, and he's just the Batman you want, the Batman you need,
quintessential Batman,
the Batman we deserve. That's If they could make, like, if Affleck or Bale would have been that Batman, I'd have been like, I'd have shit myself.
Yeah, they would have gone down as legendary forever.
But you can't really do what you do in cartoons and TV. But you know what? It was good. I mean, I don't know. We'll see who the next Batman is.
Yeah. Well, see, I mean, I forgot they had. There was one thing I forgot the actor's name.
Like I say to this day, other than Christopher Reeves, Henry Cavill was the best Superman I've ever seen. Way better than the other guy that plays the Atom. He's perfect as the Atom. But yeah, dude, he looked like freaking Superman.
I agree. He was perfect for it. You know?
What made what's his name, the one that's Atom? Mm-hmm. What made him
Brendan Rush?
Yeah,
Brendan Roush. Yeah.
Roush. Reason why his didn't go out is because the director of that movie wanted him to be more iconic to Christopher Reeve instead of being his own, which I was like
sabotaged
that part. You know?
Yeah, because I remember how he was flying. He did try to do the whole, trying to play a homage. I'm just sorry. I mean, even though they're, like, from back in the day, there will still be no better line than kneel before Zod. and freaking Christopher Reeve being Superman and just, like, being goofy. And, yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. It's tough. Yeah. Making Superman is tough, but I think Cavill was the best. Making Batman is tough.
Now, I did watch the Reign of Superman cartoon.
Okay.
The second one. From The Death of Superman when they redid that one.
How was that?
The Reign of Superman was good.
Is it good? Okay.
And
they set up for another one?
Oh, they set up
for the Return of Superman?
Well, he's already returned.
Okay.
He comes back. You find out who the Eradicator is, you find out who the bad guy is. The bad guy, I don't know.
So is it worth buying?
It's worth buying.
Okay.
It is worth buying.
Because I need to get it.
Because you have all of them in there. You have Steel. Steel is actually interesting character. Mm-hmm. The way they did him, he's more like the Batman of Superman, to say it that way. He has gadgets to make him strong. Mm-hmm. And then you had the Cyborg, which was, what's his name from...
Yeah, Henshaw
that supposedly died, but he survived, but Darkseid pulled him out. Mm-hmm. He had him. Then you had the Eradicator, and you had Superboy. Mm-hmm. So Superboy is mixed with Lex Luthor and Superman. So that's him. Well, he finds out about it, gets pissed off, and when he finally meets Superman, when he comes back, hey, Dad. But they all fight. You find out what the Eradicator is. It's basically when Superman was being recharged, coming back, he was the one that was being Superman, but was killing instead of... He was eradicating everybody. Mm-hmm. But he was the one collecting all the ions from the sun to put towards Superman.
Interesting.
That's how they did it.
So how did they set it up for the second one? What's next?
The second one, now they want to take the fight to Darkseid.
So they're going to Apocalypse.
The Justice League, they're getting ready to go...
Take the fight to Apocalypse. That's crazy.
But guess who wants to join them?
Lex?
Shows up with this fucking green outfit. That was the... You have to wait till the credits in, but that's where that comes over. He goes, they're like, yeah, we're going to take it to Darkseid. Even Batman's all into it. They're like, yeah. And then fucking boom tube in there. Lex comes in and goes, when are we going?
That's freaking awesome. But you know what? That's going to be amazing. But Batman has always wanted to take in the dark side. Of course, you remember Darkseid's the one who killed Batman, and Batman came back. Spoilers, sorry. I don't think guys remember when Damian got killed? Mm-hmm. Remember when Damian died? And Batman wanted to bring him back? But there was a way to bring him back, but it was the sword. Or there was something going on, but they had to go to Apocalypse. So they had to go fight Darkseid and what's that jackass that was just in the Justice League movie? I can't think of it.
Steppenwolf?
Yeah. And Granny and the other
Goodness?
Granny Goodness,
yeah. But you know who was with Batman? You know who went with Batman to fight that fight? Raish.
Really?
Wow.
Ra's al Ghul and Talia.
Wow.
It was amazing. It was probably one amazing I mean, I think I can't remember. I think Ra's got taken out though. But it was freaking awesome. But Batman was taking it to a whole new level.
Talking about Raish.
And Justice League showed up too. But there was something else that was going on. Something happened to Batman too during that time. They tripped him out. It was amazing.
Yeah, speaking of Raish, and in Young Justice Season 3 that I've been watching, it's on hiatus right now because they brought Doom Patrol out. But on that one, they already teased Jason Todd coming back. Race got him back because he's the one that set him in the pit. And Taya's there and everything, but they tease something else. He's not with the light anymore. Race, he's no longer with the light. What's his name?
He's the demon head.
Deathstroke is in charge of the league, and he's the one with the thing. But the way they brought it all together in this one was awesome. And Race wants to take them out.
Oh, nice. One of the best battles I've seen was Deathstroke and Damien.
Oh, really? Wow.
Damien, you got to remember, Damien is, he trains with Batman because eventually his mother says you need to be with your dad because she was worried about him or whatever. Well, he's learning all that training from Batman, and he's also in a League of Assassins trained by them, so he has double the skills.
Right.
So he takes on Deathstroke in a tremendous battle. The funny thing is, everybody always talks about how Nightwing is whatever, but Nightwing has always been classified as almost being as good as Batman, but not really.
Yeah, almost there.
He's like right there, and Damien is supposed to be better, but Damien and Nightwing have a battle, and they actually drawed.
Oh,
and
wow.
The interesting is Nightwing is old, and Damien's young. So does that tell you when Damien gets older?
He's getting even better.
Yeah, but the whole thing that happened is that something happened with, Nightwing got shot in the head.
Ooh.
And so some crap going on. But see, Damien and Nightwing have kind of got like a little bit of crazy, brother-hate type bond. It's really cool. I want to see those particular movies. And those books come into the comics.
They brought those in the cartoon. You realize they have the Damien and Nightwing in those cartoons that they brought them out the same way.
Oh, dang.
Okay. And I like Jason Todd. I really do. And then they're going to bring him back? Yeah. The Red Hood? Hell yeah. Start shooting people, man.
What's the world without the Red Hood, man?
Nothing, man. Shit. Damn. But yeah, so DC again, man. Just keep those cartoons churning. I love them. I really do. I love them. And even if they do change the story from the comic, I don't have a problem with it. The whole Darkseid thing was fine. I liked it. Whole Doomsday.
They made it perfect.
Yeah. They're doing it. It's like it's a redo for them. And I think they're doing a good job with it.
Yeah.
Oh, come to find out, and Reign of Superman, you find out that it was Apocalypse that sent Doomsday.
Yeah, they said that. I think that I do that.
Yeah, but you know that. But I was like, they do say that.
Yeah, because they're leading to the big clash between them and Darkseid.
Yeah,
and Darkseid is, he's a bad mob. I think he does the Morbius things. He just stands with his hands back like that. He never raises his hands.
Yeah,
don't have to.
I still laugh at that one scene. Is Batman.
Oh yeah.
Or the PTA. Who's going to donate? I'm Batman. Who's convincing?
That is a great scene. It really is.
Because they do bring the Flash's attitude in those Justice Leagues.
He's getting married. Oh, really? We didn't know that. I did. That's fucking everything. Like there's an episode once in I think of the earlier cartoons where they were going to kick Shazam out because they found out he was a 10-year-old or 12-year-old kid, and Batman's like, I knew. And Wonder Woman was like, of course you knew. You would be the one who, did you just like take your ward to become a fighting criminal, whatever? And he's like, to do something. And Batman's like, no, to be better than me. Or some shit like that. It was like a burn.
Yeah. Make him just like you. And he's like, no.
But it was a burn. But the whole thing is that Batman was like, no, he's a member of the League. But yes, Batman knows all this shit, man. Those are deep, dark secrets.
Yeah.
And what's funny is that when you see some of the stuff with Damien in the cartoons, same shit. Damien knows how to do all the same fucking shit.
Yeah, I still love the cartoon. The you can't stop the Batman.
Oh, Teen Titans Go! That was fucking amazing. That wasn't
in the movie though. It was only in the previews. Yeah, can't stop the Batman. That's great.
There's no stopping the Batman.
I know.
If you haven't seen Teen Titans Go, watch it. It's straight comedy that's gold.
Yeah, you gotta play them beats, yo. But anyway, so that's a beautiful episode, right? No, no, it's not. You guys suck.
No, that's it. That's it.
It's like we had news that went into fanboy talk on DC's.
Yeah, of course. And we were talking about drugs and bad kids earlier.
Yeah.
This has been all over the place.
All over the place.
I want to talk about toe fungus next. If you got bad toe fungus, don't forget.
Old Bondman.
Go Bondman.
Perforation H. It works on everything. Bye, men.
Other than that, that's about it. That's all I have. What do you have, Sean? You have anything to add?
I think that's it for this segment, this episode.
Nice. Okay. I don't like the way we're ending it, you pieces of crap. No, I'm just kidding. It's like you left it hanging. You're leaving dangling participles, man.
Participles?
Dangling.
What's a participle?
It's dangling. That's all I know.
So, guys, this is 117.1. We're going to be doing our next segment that you guys can hear catch up later. We're going to do the reviews of some of the movies we talked about in box office numbers. That's going to be 117.2, so be watching for that.
And again, you don't have to listen to 1 to listen to 2. But if you do have to take a 2, remember to wipe. I'm your boy Mig 1, along with
Sean the Irishman.
Rick the Rizzo.
saying good night and remember to flush. Well, you know what, guys? That's a hell of a show. If you really like Critical Thinking Podcast, then you need to make sure you follow everybody that's involved with this. So I'm going to give you a quick heads up on who our lovable sponsors are. We are brought to you by Tokyo Munchies, located in Tokyo, Japan. We also have Japan Ramen Box, which also is in the United States. No, I'm just joking. It's in Japan. And then, of course, our big time sponsor, Tank's Paintball. Tank's Paintball, where you can go down there and shoot Sean in the ass any freaking time you want to, and he can't do nothing but cry like a little bitch. Tank's Paintball, where you can shoot everyone in the ass, and it's perfectly legal out on Southwest Freeway, Richmond, Texas. And now, our new big time sponsor. Put your hands together for the black man out of Atlanta, Georgia. The True Showtime. The True Showtime. That's right. He is now sponsoring us. Can you believe that shit? But anyway, that's our sponsors. And if you really love listening to us, you can catch us everywhere. You can catch us on our radio stations, Beyond the Dawn Radio. You can catch us on WBLZ Media /Iconic Radio. You can catch us on Podbean, iTunes, Stitcher, and Anchor. We're everywhere, peeps.
Thank you for joining us, thinking shit through one podcast at a time.